What's up, my Finland loves? It's Miss Finland D coming to you all from Vienna Entertainment News. So the snatch and stunning Kenya Moore was on Watch What Happens Live with Quad from Married to Medicine. If you missed that video, I have included the link in the description below for that video. Okay, it's one of my most recent videos. So after the episode, Kenya Moore, hopped on Instagram and basically, posted this right here about Quad's apology and all of that. Okay, that was mentioned in the last video, but I'm just including it because I am going to also visit Quad Instagram page and read some of the things that she wrote on her end. Of course, Kenya Moore, biggest fan and supporter, was adding to the ratings of the Queen being on Watch What Happens Live again. She went to Quad's page and she wrote, "I was screaming." Okay, obviously they didn't know they had the wrong one to try. You looked beautiful. Okay, I'm not sure what Quad did that was so groundbreaking. She attempted to interview Kenya. Kenya was like, "Do you see who I'm sitting next to? I'm next to Andy. I'm just going to redirect that question and let him interview me." And that was it. At the end of the day, Quad apologized. Both women, as I throw my quotations in the air, moved on. Okay, so I'm not sure what Marlo is writing about that Quad was the wrong one and all of that, because Kenya did just fine and handled Quad just fine. She didn't play that whole fake, situation. But anyways, so of course, now. She just said she was in a safe place. I'm on Quad's page. These are Quad's people. So I know they're about to drag Kenya Moore in these comments. Oh no, not really. This is what Marlo got in return. Marlo, fix your edges. Oof. Okay, so this comment, I'm going to skip some words because I think I knew what he meant, but he, added extra words that threw it off. But basically what he meant was like the read Kenya gave you at the reunion, though. These are two beautiful queens. You can't relate, all right? This other person responded, "Go to bed, hater." Marlo, you mad that Kenya ruffle your feathers every time you see her? Marlo, do you know Quad? Better watch it or else she'll come for you. So this person meant, "I'm screaming at the fact that you're Bravo oldest friend and still no peach." This person, Marlo, you're pressed. Marlo, you're so messy and childish. Queens support each other. Quad, I'm so glad you squashed it with Kenya. Two beautiful black ladies. No need for all the pettiness coming from Marlo, okay? Marlo, you mad that Kenya ruffle your feathers every time you see her? Please stop. You're just bitter at Kenya. I guarantee if this was Nene, you wouldn't have made a comment. This person wrote, "Queen Kenya handled Sister Circle as needed." Okay, we've answered. Oop, how many times has Eva gathered you? Oh, child, y'all going in on Marlo over here. Majority of the time when people who are in the same circle goes on other people's Instagram pages and leave comments, the person who page they're on will come back and respond, like basically Kenya Moore did with Claudia Jordan and also Portia Williams when they went to her page after her appearance on Watch What Happens Live. Okay, so basically Quad now realizing, here comes Marlo only on my page. Okay, I'm sure Marlo have left comments here and there, "You look cute," whatever, but she and Marlo are not cool like that. So here comes Marlo on my page trying to be messy. So Quad responded to her supporters, as I'm going to read later on in the video, but she did not acknowledge Marlo. As far as Instagram, she did not respond to Marlo comment, nothing. Then what was the point of apologizing if I'm about to entertain you when I know 100% you are just here to be messy? So kudos to Quad for ignoring the attention seeker. But since we talk about Kenya Moore here, and we do talk about, and I am on the subject about Watch What Happens Live, this is the only reason why I'm even giving Marlo any form of attention. But yes, she did find a way to insert herself into something that had absolutely nothing to do with her. Quad also responded to some comments on Instagram, and her supporters, had a few things to say. So let's go ahead and get into that. So on Quad's Instagram page, she posted a video. So she posted a clip and she wrote hashtag Real Housewives of Atlanta and at Married to Medicine Bravo. On Bravo, watch what happens live, and a kissy face emoji, okay? All right. And so after she posted that, for the people who watched the live show and did not know that she had apologized to Kenya Moore for certain things that she did in the past, like I said, to be caught up, go ahead and watch the previous video I did to be caught up on all of their, moments on the show. So then this person wrote to Quad, thank you for maintaining your composure tonight, Sora Webb. You looked absolutely stunning. Kenya Moore could never, honey, okay? After apologizing and Andy screaming, we've squashed that beef, everything is good. Yet she's choosing to respond, right? She responded, never shaken, all right? And so this person responded, oh, they meant you were. Oh, you were definitely shaken. Kenya shaded the hell out of you, all right? Girl, you looked very not panicky and shook. This person meant girl, bye. But Kenya did run you. Oop. Now, I like this comment. Now, if you were laughing about her mom, she should have felt some sort of way. Your apology means absolutely nothing if you are on here exactly laughing and other comments. Apologize and really mean it, or say nothing. My point. And that's the reason why Kenya Moore saw through all of the fakery and wasn't here for it. Now I understand Quad simply responded, never shaken. I understand that before the person wrote Kenya Moore could never, honey, they wrote other things. But if you are apologizing to really mean it, then when someone comes for that person on social media, you avoid that comment, period. But she responded, so okay. This person responded to this comment right here, basically who wrote hashtag Kenya Moore could never. Y'all are clowns. The interesting part is that Kenya stood up for Quad at various times during this segment. Quad should have never made fun of Kenya's situation with her mother. Okay? Quad, and that's why she was sitting next to Andy. When they talk about Quad not being invited on the trip, Kenya did, stand up for her and defended her. And there were many points that they both agreed on. Points like, for example, when Andy, brought up the episode of Portia going to counseling with Dennis and all of the things that they heard. And Kenya, in summary, simply said, listen, Portia knows exactly what went on in her relationship, what's going on. And, so she chose to stay. And, that's Portia's relationship. You can't tell people how to handle their marriages, relationships, just basically in a nutshell. And Quad quickly jumped in. I agree with Kenya. You can't tell anyone how to handle their marriage, relationship, and all of that, okay? So they agreed on that point. And I'm going to use this moment to make an example. When Quad was on that episode with Phaedra, and it brought up some things that happened to Kenya. Those things were not laughing matter. So in that moment, in as much as Quad, is cool with Phaedra and all of that, that's where you just say, listen, I don't know Kenya, and I'm not here for, violence and all of that. I wish Kenya and Portia well. Hopefully they can figure it out. That's what you do. When you're on the episode with Sheree and Sheree says something, that's inappropriate or that's really not, good. Okay, girl, now listen, I'm going to laugh at your other jokes, but I'm not going to laugh at the expense of someone's mother not opening the door. Do you see how you can still respond and still have conversations without going below the belt? That's my point. In both cases, Quad chose to add her 2 cents and Quad chose to laugh. And that's the reason why Kenya met her with that energy. Had Kenya sat there and laughed or made some slick remarks, of course Portia would feel some type of way because, come on, man. Yes, I know some people say my storyline is fake, whatever, but this is real. This really happened. This is the father of my child. This is the man that I could possibly get married to. And y'all gonna sit there on TV and laugh at my situation. Do you see how that can make someone feel? So Kenya gave the perfect answer. And this other person wrote, who cares? Okay, your Sora wanted a moment and didn't get it, period. All right. Quad, so if you, person man, weren't ever shaken, why didn't you really put Kenya Moore in her place if needed? Plus, what was the reason for you jumping in, asking questions? It's as if you were the host. I knew from the beginning you two, wasn't going to get along. I love Kenya Moore and Quad. But ladies, you girls are further perpetuating the stereotype that black girls can't get along. That's what he meant. I do commend you, Quad, on not reaching and being dramatic like you normally do. However, it wasn't necessary for you to be so intrusive for a check in TV time. Just how you wanted them girls to back up off you during your divorce, okay? Kenya Moore deserved the same respect during her situation. She wasn't ready to talk, especially to another franchise castmate, is what he meant. All right, so this is my thing. Quiet didn't just get up out of nowhere and ask Kenya, okay? They played a clip, all right, of Mark somewhat defending any leaks. And so right after the clip, Quiet just jumped right in. How do you feel about, your husband who's supposed to have your back defending a woman in summary who basically, hit your guts, okay? And the question was valid, but Kenya just felt like it wasn't Quiet's place to ask her that question and for her to answer to her, because it's like, girl, I don't know you like that. I'm not answering to you. Why are you asking me this question as if you care when deep down inside you don't care and you are just simply looking for a moment? But at the end of the day, Quad realized what she did and she did apologize to Kenya Moore. So I will give her that, all right? At the end of here, my final loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.